Crazy Legs Conti, part 2 of the London recap, Drunken Chef, dedicated to Pat Bertoletti, whatnot. I got old school Bertoletti sweatshirt on, I got the hat. I should tell you about the hat. I'll try to do that while I make these weird meatballs and maybe eat some olives and cheese. I got the English cheese. So when I was a little kid, when I was just a little boy, I want to get the cheese, but look what I've got to contend with. When I left a week ago, I also left that last glass of Lambrusco from my bubble bath, my Lambrusco bubble bath. I left it in the fridge thinking I'd finish it that night. It's lots of effervescent, but actually not terrible, not awful, which is something you hear sometimes about, you know, reunion concerts and sexual activity. All right, I got to move this. That's a bowl. I think I can do it. I think there's the. I really haven't put anything away because there's the wooden stocky thing. Here's the cheese grater. We are going to need that. Let's put that by the bowl. This makes life easier when you've never put anything away. Anyway, I got this cheese here. I'm winded. It's a Huntsman imported from England, so it contains 2 of the big English cheeses, Stilton and Double Gloucester. I'm going to crack that open. I do have some bread. But anyway, the hat. So when I was a kid, and I've always loved hats, I wear a lot of hats, not metaphorically, literally, on my head. I buy a lot of hats. That seems to be my current addiction, but maybe it's just one that's never gone away. And my favorite hat was a deerstalker hat that I had. I don't know how old I was, probably 4, I'm guessing. And my mother is an abstract artist, and she has a studio, and I would entertain myself at the studio pretty well for a little kid. And one time we were at the Museum of Fine Arts in Boston, and I guess I must have thought it was my mother's studio, because I left my deerstalker hat behind a curtain there. And I never recovered, and never repurchased, I guess I should say. And so I finally made it to London. The last time I was there for a brief 30-hour trip for a TV show. But I couldn't get to a shop that was open because I filmed all day with Morgan Spurlock on the BBC stages. I hung out with Jamie Oliver. It was awesome. Great 30 hours. Drank Keith the Savoy, the Mater Dita, lend me his tuxedo pants because I was wearing shorts. But this time I made it to this shop. I was aiming for another shop, which was closed, and I walked into the better shop, Bates, and they said they're one of 2 of the most famous hat places in London. I didn't ask what the other one was, but maybe it was the one across the street. I don't know. I realized I'm not even in frame as I'm talking to you, but the cheese is out, the bread is out. Looks like I'm serving. We're getting ready for a dinner party. It is just me. So, whoop, as the camera lists from side to side, but it is the Olympus TG310. So even if it fell off the cans of tomato sauce, I know it would be fine. So I'm pairing the Crabbies orange with the Double Gloucester Stilton combo. 2 cheeses for the price of 1. There it is. Sort of looks like cheddar and gorgonzola. Mmm. 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 Really nice. Mmm. Oh, wow. That's good. Mmm. Oh, yeah. Rich, creamy, dynamic. Mm. I guess I'll do the small bowl for the meatballs. So, wow, that cheese is great. I recommend it highly. I'm going to eat a little piece separately. Palate cleanser with the Crabbies. So this is the Double Gloucester. Softer than cheddar. Almost a Gouda-like consistency. That drool might have been in my mustache. Really nice though. And now I'm going to snort the Stilton. Oh man. Yeah, Stilton's where it's at, man. It's stinky and creamy and good. Of course now I'm going to eat another piece. Not be able to talk to the camera, but perhaps you can watch me unwrap the meats and throw them in the bowl. Oh, Mmm. Mmm, 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 mmm. Oh, here we go. Ground beef. A cow. Big fat American honking cow. This is the 85% lean. I'm really only eating for one. I'm not pregnant, so I figured I'm not going to make a huge amount of meatballs, although it'd be smart to put them away. Here's a ground pork. Pig, American pig, not a Heritage Farm salt and pepper pig, which are now available at heritagefarms.org, where I ordered a heritage turkey. Lighter in color than the 85% beef. I did at the Jamie Oliver Barbacoa. I might be saying that wrong. It's sort of like you hear a lot about nose to tail. I ate these cheeks, these pig cheeks, not the jowls, the cheeks. Maybe it's jowls. I don't know. But they were amazing. It was like almost in a roulette form. Melt in your mouth. And then the meat cut I had, I didn't go for like the 70 quid steak. I had rump because I wanted to order a 3 appetizers, 2 entrees, a couple of desserts, and a lot of drinks. All right, there we go with the lamb. Different from veal. I guess veal is baby lamb. It's adult lamb. I knew it was going to end up on Coleman's Barn Grill's YouTube channel. The weeks I got to figure out. I'm wondering if I should cook it first or not. Let me get a little shallot working. I shouldn't really use the bread knife for this, but so be it. I'm going to throw a little shallot in, and then a lot of leek. The panko flakes. I should really get the sauce going too. I don't know what's going on here. I've only had 1 Crabbies. I'm not that drunk, but timing is everything. So let me just say that 40 years later, I bought a deer stalker in London. I know my mom would be pleased. I couldn't be more thrilled. I love this hat. This is a traditional one, but I tried it a whole bunch, and it was hard because every one looked better than the last one. And I just feel great. I feel great in the hat. It's very versatile. I haven't untied the bow yet. I could solve crimes. I could hit the club, you know. I wouldn't hit the club with the Stilton cheese, like stuck in my tooth. That would be uncouth. Oh, but that's the London wrap-up portion. We're going to move to the, I want to say demented, but there's a demented chef. This is the drunken chef portion. I'm winded. And we're going to make it happen. I got to get the olives open, because I want some of those. Look at the coloring. I love Kalamata olives. Very salty and good. But I don't know, these peppers are just almost like butternut squash in color. It's really nice. As I was feeling a little under the weather, I got some roasted garlic. Also nice. Everything's nice. Everything's nice when you've got Crabbies. We'll see you for part 3. I'll try to move things along so we have some food actually working and not me just drinking and snacking. No, still recording. Actually, one of the videos I shot, it was a Pirate Cove Blackbeard from Bristol, England, and I put the camera in my pocket without turning it off. So it was as if we went into Blackbeard's Pirate Cave. This was not. This was just a mishap. The other thing was definitely intentional. See you soon. Part 3 coming up now.